Hey friends, it's Coach Nicole here. Today, I want to speak on something that hits home for so many of us, something that quietly affects how we love, how we show up, and sometimes how we heal. That word today is reconciliation. Now, when most people hear that word, they think it's just about making peace with someone else, right? But what if I told you reconciliation actually begins within you? Hmm. Let's be honest. It's easy to look at what others did to us, right? It's easy to replay the hurt, the betrayal, the silence, or even the rejection that had been caused. But have you ever stopped and asked yourself, where do I need to reconcile? Where have I left pieces of myself behind? Because here's the truth. Reconciliation, it isn't always about repairing a relationship with others. Sometimes it's about repairing the relationship you have within yourself. To reconcile, it means to restore peace, to bring harmony back to what's been divided. And sometimes that division, it might not be between two people. It might be on the inside of your own heart. You can be smiling on the outside and still divided on the inside. How many can relate with that? You can be functioning, working, parenting, even ministering, but deep down inside, you're battling guilt, you're battling shame, or you might be battling anger. So today, I want you to pause and really think, what areas of my life feel disconnected from peace? Where do I need to invite God in to bring wholeness again? Maybe you've been carrying guilt from a past decision that had been made, something that you cannot undo, but you find yourself keep replaying this time after time. Maybe there's a parent that you love, but you can't seem to talk to them without tension. Maybe you've lost a friend you thought that would be in your life forever, and you find that pride has built a wall between the two of you. Or maybe you've lost yourself, the version that laughed easily, you once could trust freely, or even you believe boldly, but there was a wedge formed. And that's where reconciliation begins, right at the point where you stop being kind to yourself. You can't live free when you're still at war within, and you can't truly forgive others if you're still punishing yourself from things from the past. So I want you to know you can't move forward when you're chained to the yesterday's ifs. So maybe asking God isn't about you to reconcile with a person first. Maybe He's asking you to reconcile with Him. The you that made mistakes, but you also learned. The you that survived what should have broken you. The you that's still worthy of grace and growth. Can I tell you something? Reconciliation isn't considered weakness, it's wisdom. It's maturity saying, you know what? I choose peace over pride, healing over history. It doesn't mean pretending the pain didn't happen. It means saying, you know what? It happened, but it no longer controls me. It means forgiving yourself for not knowing what you know now. It means releasing people without resentment, even if they never apologize. Now, how do you know if it's time to reconcile with someone else? I believe there's two ways you may know. You either feel it, not in your head, but in your spirit. Because God will not push you through guilt. He'll guide you through grace. And if the thought of peace, it brings calmness, it brings clarity or compassion, I believe that's a nudge. But if it stirs anxiety, confusion, or chaos, maybe that's often a sign that reconciliation, at least for now, needs to happen between just you and God and not between you and that person. Because forgiveness is for the freedom. However, reconciliation, now that's for discernment. And you still can forgive and still move on in peace. You can let go and still love a person from distance. But here's what I know for sure. God is the ultimate reconciler. He specializes in restoring what's been broken, not just in our relationships, but in our hearts, in our dreams, and even in hope. So if you've ever lost something or someone or even yourself, you're not too far gone for restoration. You're not too damaged for healing. You're not too late for peace. And this journey is not about going backward. It's about moving forward with a healed heart. It's about letting God rewrite the narrative with grace. So I want you to self reflect this on today and ask yourself, where do I need to reconcile? Who or what do I need to forgive so I can move forward? What version of me is God calling back into alignment with peace? Mm. Because sometimes the most powerful reconciliation, it doesn't happen between two people. It happens between you and God. And I challenge you to release what's been holding you hostage. Forgive what you can't fix. Open your heart to the healing that reconciliation brings. Take a deep breath. Release what's been holding you. God's not asking you to go backward. He's inviting you into your future, a future that's healed, a future that's whole, a future that's aligned with His plan. A future where you no longer live chained to what was, but walk freely into what will be. Pause and picture what that future looks like. Peace, which is your portion, a future where there's joy, restoration, purpose is flowing again, and one where you no longer carry the weight of who you used to be. I want you also to understand reconciliation, it doesn't always mean returning back to your past. It means preparing for what's next. It's God saying, I'm making all things new. And I believe this is your clarion call today to be called forward. So I encourage you to walk with your head held high, knowing this truth. You are not your past. You are His promise. And reconciliation is the bridge that is going to lead you into your future. Until next time, blessings.